I came by here yesterday. Hello, my friends. How are ya? Hiker Dave here. I hope everybody's doing well. I'm in the same spot as yesterday. I walked by this yesterday and I didn't even notice it. Got these bends, and that's pretty thick. And that's bent down. I wonder if I can zoom. Holy macaronsky, I can zoom. How much can I zoom? Oh my. Yeah, and that is stuffed. Both of them, even this one on the bottom, is stuffed underneath. Interesting. Huh. Well, I walked right by this yesterday and I didn't notice it. I'm in the same spot. For those of you who don't know, I'm Hiker Dave, N-E. I have an interest in Bigfoot, and I do a lot of hiking. I've been away for a bit, but I'm back. Welcome to the channel. If you like hiking in the woods, you are in the right place. Except for time to time, I do a little sit-down chat in my living room or my car or what have you. But generally, it's hiking in the woods. And just so you guys know too, like, I'm not that far from the trailhead. So it's not like I'm really, really deep in the forest or anything like that. I didn't plan today for, a 5 or 6 mile hike. I purposefully came out for a short hike today. I know, guys, it hasn't even been 24 hours and I want to check on the marbles. So if you're bored already with this place that I'm hiking at now, I apologize. I'm really making an effort to steady my phone a little better because I was doing a little proof video yesterday. I like to look through it and watch my video before I publish it just to make sure I didn't let any F-bombs slip, or I would say, well, I don't check to see if I said anything stupid. I do that on my own. I don't worry about that. But it's more or less just to make sure that I didn't say anything I shouldn't or anything. And I noticed while I'm watching, I mean, look at it. It's just shaking around. I'm like, man, people are going to get dizzy. Somebody mentioned, I got a comment yesterday about me showing this dried up. Well, it's not dried up, but it's pretty low, this river. And someone had said, oh, geez, I wonder where the beaver dam is. Well, it's right in front of me. So let's go check that out before I check on those marbles that I left. I brought something with me to leave in place of that steel ball with the magnets on it. I just want to leave something else. I have a flat rock. It's like the size of a pack of cigarettes, but it's skinny, little flat rock. So I think that, my friends, looks like a beaver dam. But let's get a closer look at that. Hey, Bear. I can hear my ice cubes. I have a metal Stanley thermos attached to the side of my backpack, and that's all I can hear. Oh, the mosquitoes are so excited. They're like, yeah, we get a second helping of Hiker Dave. Now this looks like, I don't know if that is a beaver dam or something got caught up. Like it's just from debris in the flow, but I can't tell. It certainly kind of looks like it, but I mean, it's pretty dried up on the other side as well. I think I might cross the trail I think I might cross the stream and head over that way. Whoa, holy mackerel. I don't know yet. I want to see what goes on and what gives down here. So I'm going to make a beeline right from the I guess it's a gifting boulder at this point. I gotta do the little mountain lion check up in the trees. I really don't want to be jumped on by a big old angry cat. I had a cat. It passed away a couple of years ago. Oh, I loved it. Her name was Harry, because when we first got it as a kitten, I thought it was a male. So I named her Harry, and that name stuck. And then as she got, 10, 11, 12 years old, she was wicked heavy. Like, I'm not trying to fat shame any cats or anything, but I ended up calling her Fat Harry. But she loved it. I know she did. God rest her soul. She's buried in the backyard. She passed away a couple of years ago. All right, I want to check. Hey now. I came out earlier today too. Yesterday it was almost nightfall when I came out, and I saw the video and I'm like, it looks bright as anything in the video, but I noticed that the clarity of the video, you could tell that it was dark and or it was getting dark, and the video itself was trying to compensate for it. I guess it looked like the more I was out here, the more it looked like it was trying very hard to lighten the video, but I don't know if that's just me. Where's all the birdies today? Me and Gary. Oh, I got to tell you guys a story. So, hold on. I will in a second. Let me. Yeah, so there they be. So what I want to do is I have this rock and I want to leave it just as a little, just something different, and see if maybe something comes of it, And I just want to get a good down shot here of that, downward facing, just so I can reference. All right, that's for you guys. That's right. Talking to you, Sam Squamch. I have mixed feelings on, or mixed theories on the friendliness of Sasquatch. I get a weird comments from time to time. Look, if you're watching my video and you're laughing and saying that I'm an idiot for believing that Sasquatch exists, just click off the video, dude or ma'am. It's okay, You don't have to leave crappy comments on my channel. But if you do, it's okay as well. I definitely have some thick skin the past 10 years or so that I've had my videos for 7, 8 years, whatever. Look at this guy. I'm just kind of hanging out. Yeah, it is touching the ground. I took a bath and off before I left. I submerged myself in a 50-gallon drum, held my breath and just swam around a bit. So this was years ago. This was probably 2 or 3 years ago, when these structures, there was, one there, and then there was one on another tree, and then there was one over here, and then this little one that is down over there. Yeah, it's over there somewhere. But so I was using this as a gifting rock with marbles and stuff and junk. And right here between that boulder and those structures that were there, me and Gary found 5 piles of what looked like bear scat. Now, Gary can verify this, that all in this area right here, this area, was 5 piles. They looked like they were very large, and that's why I said bear poop. But they were all right in this general area. Like, you know, if it was Sasquatch, is that sending me a message? Is that? But, you know, my dad used to always say, you don't poop where you eat. So I don't know, but it was really funny. I mean, I've seen bear poop in the woods. Ah, that's funny. Don't you do it. Don't leave a comment about a bear pooping in the woods. But it was, I just thought it was odd. I've never seen anything like that. And I've done some hiking in my day. And I've seen bear poop, but I've never seen, you know, a consolidated, condensed area of bear poop. All right, let's cross this raging river. Wish me luck, guys. I'm not the strongest swimmer. I'm joking, obviously. Let's see, how am I going to attack this here? I don't think I'm going to put this video out tonight. I mean, I don't know if the general public can handle 2 Hiker Dave videos in 2 days. I'm kidding, obviously. Oh, what was that knockage? Now, there is a road. You can't see it. But beyond that, if you listen, well, I can't hear it, but probably 150 yards, there is a road that goes that way. So, you know, it is tough when I see these, when I see, like where I am, where I said, oh, there was four structures, TP, whatever we're calling them. There are, I mean, people can get out here. It's not inaccessible. Unaccessible? Looks like a wet footprint on that rock. Wonder what we got. We got any footprints in the wet sand here? I don't look for footprints out here often at all because of, I mean, you can see the forest floor here. It's just thick leaf litter, years and years and years. All right, where's my trail? I think it's up this way. So it's not really conducive for, you know, for footprints. How come I can't find my way up this hill here? Where are we? Is it over here? Wow, I can't believe I'm turned around. Where is the, okay, oh, I see it. I'm looking for the, it's right in front of me. The, well, there's a marker right here. That's new. That is new. I like it. That's what I was looking for. I was looking for the blazes on the tree. And they're red. I don't know why they're red. For years they've been yellow, but today they're red. What does that mean? Is that a secret meaning? What happened to the trail? Wow, there hasn't been anybody out here. This is a mess. Huh. Where is the trail? I know there's a trail here somewhere that leads out to a field, and then a few years ago I was hiking out here and I fell. I fell down this hill. It was kind of funny. I had to leave it in the video. I mean, you got to laugh at yourself, right? This is crazy that I can't find the trail. What in the Sam Hill is going on? All right, let me just randomly Where is the trail? I don't understand exactly what's going on here. Oh, this right here, guys, in case you don't know, birch bark, incredible fire starter. In an emergency, it's got that, oh, it's amazing fire starter. Why can't I find... This is really odd. Oh, I see a red. That doesn't make any sense to me. I see the blaze there, but that's not the way. But seeing that I haven't been out here in years, that could be, but I'm telling you, I think it's over here. But you know what I mean? What do you know? I mean, who knows? Yeah, see, I feel like I'm walking up to someone's property. I don't think. What do we got? Some deer scat. Hey, deer. Oh, it's dark and spooky on this spot. It is wicked quiet right now. And I will be straight up with you. I don't feel very comfortable from as soon as I got in here. Why can't I find that trail? Something's got to give. I still think it's down here. Park Service is trying to get me lost so we can make some money off of search and rescue. Yeah, see, look, this is the trail. So I wonder why they have red blazes way over that way. That don't make pert near no sense. All right, let's go for a little bit. Now, this is where some years ago I tracked a mountain lion and what it looked like its cub just because of the size. I wonder why these are... I'm finding these all over the place. This birch bark. Can't imagine why it would be in the forest, Hiker Dave. I don't know if I ever told you guys the story. This happened, I might not have. It happened to me. I was driving down Route 202, very close to my house. It's a 7-mile route that leads to, if you keep following, well, it's 7 miles from my house to the center of Hillsborough, but so I'm only a couple miles from my home. Geez, yeah, a couple miles from my house, and I'm driving. That was the biggest cobweb in my face. I like to call them cobwebs because spider webs are scary. I saw something cross the road. Wow, this guy cleared out his property. I know I'm okay to hike here because there's trails back here. But so I'm driving down Route 202. It's a speed limit of 55. This is during the day. It's a long straight stretch. It's a little bit of an uphill climb for like, 2 or 3 miles. You're kind of gradually uphill. And as I'm driving, I'm about 70 yards in front of me. What looked like a huge black dog was crossing from left to right. I'm feeling really uncomfortable. So this thing crosses from left to right. And it's like, I'm telling you guys, it's inches from its belly is like inches from the ground. Oh, look at that. Yeah. It came out of a wood line, a tree line, and it cruised across the road. It was not running at breakneck speed. It looked like it was moving along, but it was pitch black, the size of a large, like Labrador, but it was not a dog. I know what a dog looks like. It wasn't a dog. And it's low to the ground, like crawling, like belly crawling, except it's on all four legs. And I'm like, what is that? And I'm looking at it, and all I could think of was when that guy was being interviewed by Sasquatch Chronicles. It's a podcast, but he talked about a spider crawl that he saw. What he didn't know what it was. It looked like a Sasquatch, and it was crawling like a spider. And I'm thinking, how creepy is that? That's insane. And then when I saw this thing, that's the first thing I thought of. And now I might have talked about it, maybe in a video when I was hiking with Gary, maybe, I don't know. But I didn't tell anybody. I know I told Gary, and I told my son and my daughter, but I didn't talk about it on my channel because of what it sounds like. I mean, most people I know that will watch this video and hear the story and say, oh, yeah, it was a dog. And I don't think it was a dog. I just don't. It looked like, have you ever seen a trained dog that will belly crawl for like a snack or something? It's been trained. That's what it looked like, but it wasn't crawling. His belly wasn't on the pavement. It was just off the pavement. And it looked like it was crawling, but it was moving at a pretty good click. Again, it wasn't a straight out sprint. It just was very weird. And then when I got to the point, dog? When I got to the point when I'm passing where it entered off to my right back into the forest, there's another tree line. And that tree line is only maybe 20 or 30 feet, and then it opens up into a big field. And as I'm passing that, I see nothing. And there's no homes on this part of the road. There's no homes for a few miles in either direction from where my house is all the way down to the center of town. It's 7 miles of spotted homes here and there, but in that spot, there's no home. It could have been a dog. I understand. I agree. But I thought it was the strangest thing, and it was the deepest black you've ever seen, or that I've ever seen in my life. It was like, it was a little bit creepy, I have to say. I know I heard a dog, but there's no homes out this way. There is miles and miles of just forest. There's a river about a mile back that way. That river feeds the river that I crossed up here. And then beyond that river is more just forest. If you get on your Google Maps or whatever and look up McCabe Forest, Antrim, New Hampshire, Antrim. So McCabe is where I love this place. And that Route 202 headed north is where I saw that thing cross the road. But if you look on Google Maps, you'll see that this area, there's so much forested woodland off to, that would be my east of where I am now. But yeah, Black Dog. Oh, that's a good song, Led Zeppelin. Boy, this has grown up so much. I haven't been out here in a couple of years. I want to say two and a half years since I've gone this way on this trail. And this is where I tracked that mountain lion. I always hesitate, right, guys, when I come to this where there's saplings and trees on my left and on my right, but it's only, 7-8 feet high. Just that fear of getting jumped. But back in Massachusetts, I was hiking a spot very similar to right here where I'm hiking. And there were pine cones being launched through the air and were landing like, across the trail and at my feet. And that video is on the interwebs on my channel. I don't remember the name of it, but it always freaks me out, kind of. So over this way is a big field. There's a house over here, And again, there's a road, Route 202 runs this way. I'm to the east of Route 202. This video is a little bit long. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to upload it again. I don't know if that's, it could have been a bird flying or something, but I'm uncomfortable right now. All right, I think I'm going to go back to, my gifting rock, and I'm going to cross over that ridge. Because I don't like this spot today, right today. Hey, bear. So I'm just going to go this way. God, the silence is deafening. Up in here. Make me lose my mind. I know you're singing it right now. Oh, did you guys hear? Okay, I'm watching the news last night. There's a new tick-borne disease that's up here in New Hampshire. And I'm thinking to myself, oh, that's great. It's so it's not only no, it's a mosquito thing that when you get bit by a mosquito, God knows I've been getting killed the past day and a half now. And there's a new disease. So we got Triple E and West Nile viruses, and this one is, oh God, what's the name of it? Jonestown Jonestown disease or Jonestown virus, or I don't know, but I remembered it because it's called Jonestown. If you just Google it. But they just found a case of it up here in New Hampshire. And I'm like, what else, is there anything out in the forests? And I don't mean just in New Hampshire, just when you're out in the forest. I mean, what can't kill you? I guess a squirrel, unless it's got mad squirrel disease. But I'm like, yeah, that's just another thing for me to be paranoid about. I worry about stuff like that because as far as health-wise goes, I have never been really deathly ill or anything like that, or very, very sick, or had something. Like, I don't take any medications or anything like that. Oh. I don't take medication and stuff and junk, but I don't want to start. So I'm paranoid, you know what I mean? I'm going to be 50. I'm going to be 56 in a week. No, well, the 25th of this month. Happy birthday to me, and I've been very fortunate in my life where I don't need to take medicines or medications, and not that there's anything wrong with a little bit of psychedelic medications, but as far as doctors, having to go to the pharmacy all the time to pick up prescriptions, I don't have any. All right, this video is too long. I don't even think it's going to upload. So that will really make me bummed out, but I'll take you guys back to the river anyways. And that is so strange that they had the blazes on the tree were red, and there were 3 of them all on top of each other. Now, I am slightly well-versed. I know what the blazes mean when there's 2 of them, one on top of the other. Usually one of them is offset. That'll tell you which way the trail goes, and stuff like that. If you see 2 markers, 2 rectangular markers, and they're both lined up together, one on top of the other, it means just go straight. I don't know what 3, though, mean. With 3 of those rectangles, one on top of the other. Hey, Burp! And That's strange. I'm going to look that up, I think, when I get back to the abode. How can the mosquito... I'm going to stop complaining because I know nobody wants to hear it, but... Mosquitoes are just... some kind of scientific mutated Jonestown massacre mosquitoes. Yep, this is where I felt last time. Yes, sir. And there's my boulders over there. So odd to see the trailblazers are red. I never seen, it's not that the color is odd, it's just that the three of them all stacked on each other. I don't think I've ever seen that before. All right, you guys, I know this was boring because I did hike in the same place as yesterday, but not really. I crossed the, like Lewis and Clark, I forged the river, I portaged, and I was on the other side. At least that was different than yesterday. Portage. Hope nobody heard that. See how this blaze is yellow, and it's just a single one, which means just stay on the trail. And where do those red ones go? Well, I showed them to you. Very odd. All right, I have another spot I'm going to check out. It's over the ridge I spoke about yesterday, but there's a trail that I can go up here, up and around, and there's a teepee structure that just popped up a couple of years ago out of nowhere, and it is not on any trail, not near any trail, so I think I'm going to head that way. So if we get cut off and I don't have any room to make the video on my phone / computer / then I really do appreciate you guys clicking, and thank you so much for the comments. You guys are very nice in the comments, and it's really nice to read the positive vibes. You know what I mean? I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, guys, for clicking. Oh, and I'm almost at 10,000 subscribers. That's pretty awesomeness. I only got like 900 and something to go. All right. Yeah, see, there's that. There they are. Whoa, what the heck happened there? Yeah, right there. 3, one on top of the other. And then there's that little marker there. I don't know what that means. I'm going to find that out on the Google machine when I get back to the house. Thank you guys very much for clicking. And the heat wave is coming. That's why, again, I got out today. I know it's 2 days in a row, but I won't be hiking until this heat wave blows through. And I will definitely see you guys on the next one. What the heck? Oh, there it is.